Not everybody's getting paid. Let's get
love
back
this,
to
man.
the television.
You got
Now,
two.
you're being a homer.
Come on.
No, he said it.
Don't start me.
No,
he's
not
a
bad
bad man.
anymore.
Go Tigers.
SoundOff is ready. Are you?
Yes, it's our weekly countdown for the Christmas, of course, courtesy of us here at SoundOff. at
10
Caesars
days.
Sportsbook
Can you
Orchard.
believe it?
No, I got it right here. 9 days. What do you
9
mean,
days?
10? 9
Okay.
days to Christmas.
Maybe I'm
Come on,
a little bit
man.
lapsed a little bit. Okay, 9 days.
Glad to have
9
you with
days
us.
before Christmas. Wow.
Look,
Wake up.
I'm here.
Wake up. We got a show bigger than Santa's midsection.
We have a lot to talk about.
We got a lot to
Oh,
talk about. I know.
How long you been sitting
A
on
little
that?
corny there. All right.
Yeah.
College football playoffs start on Friday. We got
Start
our
on
picks.
Friday.
Hang around for that. A short list of LSU player opt-outs for that exciting Texas Bowl.
So exciting.
Against
I just
against
wonder if
Houston.
that
All
list is complete.
That's right.
No,
There's
it's
a short
not.
list. 19th
Thank
men
you.
and women's basketball. They're in the thick of the Southern Conference race. Saints and Panthers round 2. Yippee! And probably our biggest segment, Iowa High School Yellow Jackets head football coach
Yes.
Tommy Johns back with us in the fourth chair.
Congratulations, man.
This time
I
he
am
brings the
excited.
championship trophy.
Wow.
I watched that. I saw that game. That's a good football
That is a very good football team. We've
Yeah.
got Tommy Johns coming up in the
Wow.
next segment. All right, let's get rolling. CFP first round playoff games start on Friday with Alabama at Oklahoma. 1.5 point dogs. That would be the Tide. Lost to the Sooners in Tuscaloosa.
They did.
It was
They
a
did.
close game earlier in the season. All right.
They did.
Guys, we've talked about the last
Head-to-head
couple of
matchup.
weeks. I can't talk for you. I don't have a whole lot of confidence in Oklahoma's offense. Great
I have
defense.
none.
But on the other side, over the last couple of weeks, I'm not thoroughly impressed with Alabama. I think Alabama
This
will roll.
almost-
They will win this game.
I think they will.
Yeah, okay.
It'll be tight. It was
But
tight in
other
Tuscaloosa.
than the two group of fives that are in here,
Yeah.
these are, which of these don't, it sounds right. Oklahoma and Alabama usually are in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That sounds
Yeah.
right. But if the eye test, no.
No.
I
If
said
two
it 3
teams-
weeks ago, Kevin. Oklahoma's probably the most overrated team in the playoffs.
Okay. Resume though is good.
It is. They're 10 and
They
10 and
beat
2.
some teams.
Yeah,
They
have.
beat some teams. They did.
They
But you know
beat
what?
some
That's right.
real teams.
That's right. That's
When
right.
you look at it, Rick, and I guess we're sitting here today thinking about it without Nick Saban being on the sidelines, thinking, Kalen, is he gonna not know what the importance of this first playoff game is gonna mean to him and his team?
It's a first one for
What
him.
in the
Yes.
hell are you talking
Because
about?
he hasn't been in the playoffs. Oh,
Listen,
he knows the
yeah,
importance of it.
Yeah, and I'm just wondering,
You
when
forget
you-
he went to the
He
championship
did.
game with
Yes.
Washington.
That's
yes,
right.
yes, but that's not Washington. That's Alabama. That's in Tuscaloosa.
Okay.
Okay,
SEC
little different.
up here, everybody
And
else.
all
All right.
I don't know, Rick.
right.
I just think when we
Give
talk
me a
about
pick.
it,
Give me a
Nick,
pick.
I'm going to go Roll Tide.
Okay.
But the thing is this,
And you
Rick,
got Alabama too in a close game like me?
No, I got Oklahoma. I'll take Oklahoma.
take Oklahoma.
You're wrong. All right, we got to move on. All right, how about round 2? Tulane traveling to Oxford to
Yeah.
take on Ole Miss. Remember, 35-point winners were the Rebels a long time ago. Lane Kiffin
I
not
don't
there.
think
John
that number be as high.
Summerall will be there.
I don't think that number will be
I
as high.
think it will be. They're 17-point dogs. Tulane. I think it's going to be closer. I think Ole Miss will win, but I think this could be interesting. I think it can be
I think it's
interesting.
hard. Rick, I just think it's hard.
I think 17 sounds about right. And, why did they have to have a first round matchup that's a rematch
A
of
rematch.
a 35-point
Alabama,
game?
Oklahoma.
Alabama, Oklahoma,
Same
there's
thing.
two of them.
Well, that's not quite as bad. At least that was a
Still
close
rematch.
game.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I thought they could have
But
done
either
good.
both of them, they could have avoided the rematches. I mean, all you had to do was flip Ole Miss
wait till the
in
second round.
Oregon.
The second round is when it happens.
Yeah,
You're going
and
with
it
Rebels
would
or
not.
Green Wave?
I'm going with the Rebels because I like the coach they had.
They got to go to the
All right.
Rebels.
Best matchup.
They don't
pound
have
for
a
pound.
coach.
I like the coach
Best
they had.
matchup.
Listen,
pound
listen,
for
listen.
pound. Listen to me, Crazy Town guys. Is Miami at Texas A&M? Pound for pound.
That's the
Miami,
best game.
Miami. Hey, we deserve to be
Miami's-
here. A&M
Miami's
got to
mad
be a
right
little
now.
chaffed in their saddle after missing
Yeah.
an SEC championship possibility game.
Yeah.
This one, Carson Beck against A&M's defense. You got Miami's defense against Marcel Reed. This is a go. I think A&M wins at home though.
I think
A&M
I
does
do,
win
I do
at
too.
home.
I thought
I do.
A&M was the best team I saw this year.
At times?
Until I
Yeah.
might have changed my. Indiana might be. But I thought A&M,
Give them respect.
that is a
A&M's a
very,
good team.
A&M has always had a certain amount of talent. They have a coach now.
You can't
You know,
let the
he doesn't
quarterback.
get a lot of that. He's not a real flashy guy.
no. Mike
But
Elko. No,
I
good
thought
guy.
that was as good a coach team when I saw
Yeah.
him play
Yeah.
LSU
Yeah.
in Baton Rouge. That was as good a coach team.
That was an
as I
embarrassment,
saw
those
all
schools.
year.
You can't look at that game as.
You got
that was an
A&M. You can
embarrassment.
stand with your SEC.
I'm going with A&M.
Okay.
I do. I'm
All
going with
right.
A&M, Rick.
Look, I'm the biggest proponent for Group of Five representation. Tulane's it for me. James Madison is a huge stretch. The
That's a
other
stretch.
games,
James Madison is a real stretch.
22-point dogs on the road at Oregon. James Madison, 12-1, Sun Belt in the college
Belt.
football playoffs. I
You
mean,
know who you can blame for that?
Ducks all the way. Well, yeah, we got a lot of people to blame.
Well,
for
the
that.
ACC.
ACC.
The ACC,
screwed
every time they try to overthink something,
Yeah.
it blows up in their face. And that's what happened here
Yeah.
when they fiddle-faddle with their requirements to
Tiebreaker.
get in,
Yeah,
tiebreaker to
Did-
get in the championship
Did James
game.
Madison play ULL this year?
Good question. I would think they would have.
You know what the
I need
score
to
of
check
that-
on
you know
it.
the
No,
score
I
of
don't.
that
That's
game
a good
was?
question. That's Sun Belt. All right. You're not, Gavin, you're not taking a stretch, are you?
No.
You're going
no,
Dukes
no,
over the
no,
Ducks?
No,
How you like
no,
James
no,
Madison,
no,
Dukes,
no,
and
no,
Ducks?
No.
Okay, all right.
No, not at
LSU
all.
opt-outs for the Texas Bowl. Nussmerger, correct me if I'm wrong. Nussmerger,
Meyer.
Weeks.
Nussmeyer.
You said
What did I say?
Nussmerger.
Nussberger.
You said Nussberger.
It's close
I'm
to
not the
Christmas.
only one that hadn't woken up. Wake up, Rick. Wake up, Rick.
Nussmeyer. The
Nussmeyer.
Nuss. Oh
Wake-
my gosh.
Nussberger.
Weeks. Let's see.
Wake up, Rick.
Perkins supposedly out, but he should play. You got
Perkins don't need to
Guillory
play in that game,
listed
man.
out.
Yeah.
Hilton questionable with an injury.
You just wonder how many more will join. That's not a ton, although,
No, it isn't.
but it is some key players.
Mansour
Yeah.
Delane.
But those,
Yeah, he's a first round guy.
He don't need to play in that
no,
game, man.
No,
For what?
but those guys, for the most part, didn't play the last part of the season.
That's right.
So
Nussmeyer.
I don't know.
Nussmeyer.
So-
Did I say
so,
Nussberger?
Yeah, you
Yes,
said
you
Nussberger.
did.
You did. You did
Woo!
say Nussberger.
Okay. Not a huge deal.
Yeah.
What
No.
was a huge
No.
deal was Indiana quarterback Fernando Mendoza. First Cuban American to win the Heisman
It
Trophy.
is. Can you
I
believe
thought
that?
the margin. Who did you vote for?
You
you
voted for
say it?
Pavia. You voted for Pavia.
Pavia.
Pavia? All right.
Yeah, he
I
voted for
thought the
Pavia.
margin was bigger than than it turned out to be.
Yeah.
But you know,
I
it
thought
was
it was gonna be
even.
closer.
You see how big the margin was between Pavia and third place. So
Yeah,
those
yeah.
two were.
Those two ran away. You had a problem with
No,
Mendoza?
not at all, not
Great
at all.
Guy. Great acceptance speech,
Indiana,
by the
he
way.
can chunk
We'll
that
talk
ball,
about
man.
more about
He needs
Pavia.
to get a new tailor. That's the worst
Yeah,
fitting
something
suit.
about
Wait,
that. I
You're the
didn't look at
You
it.
clothes.
I
know
didn't
the
look at it. I didn't
look
holiday
at it. Clothes
hustle and
horse.
bustle can get
I
to you.
didn't
It's all
look at
about
it.
turkey, turduckens,
It didn't
roast
fit.
duck, and ham.
It
They can
did.
keep talking. I'm talking about Seafood Palace. Take you
Best
and your
place in town to
friends
eat,
and
Rick.
family down to Seafood Palace. Winner of Best Overall Seafood once again by Lagniappe Magazine readers, plus Best Fried Seafood,
Best place
boiled
in
crabs
town.
and shrimp. Seafood Palace, huge supporters of LSU and McNeese sports all the way at Seafood Palace and their Christmas cheer.
Yes.
When disaster strikes, you don't have time to wonder who to call. At Reclaim Restoration, we're your trusted partner, 24/7, 365. Whether it's fire, water, or storm damage, we rebuild, renew, and revitalize your property and your peace of mind. Locally trusted, nationally certified, and voted Acadiana's Choice 2024. Call Reclaim Restoration today at 337-445-6499 and take the first step toward reclaiming your life.
Life changes fast. That's why at Bank FMBD, we keep banking simple, with real people to help when you need it, and easy tools you can use anytime. Wherever life takes you, Bank FMBD is there.
Miller Time started in 1975, and the clock's still ticking. A light beer that tastes like a beer. Now that's legendary. Here's to another 50 years of Miller Time.
Life changes fast. That's why at Bank FMBD, we keep banking simple, with real people to help when you need it, and easy tools you can use anytime. Wherever life takes you, Bank FMBD is there.
What's bugging you?
Is it roaches? They're the first pest you think of for indoor bugs and a health threat. At J&J, we offer weapons to eliminate and prevent infestation of your home or business. Let us take care of what's bugging you. Contact us today for a free inspection.
We're back. Happy holidays. Coming to you from Caesars Sportsbook, Horseshoe Lake Charles, where the winning gets really big for the now until the rest of the year. Get that Caesars reward card swipe. You got chances for 10-time multipliers. You got chances for a free pull for $75,000 progressive
win that
jackpot.
money.
And you go to that promotional kiosk, they'll give you details on that $1 million drawing coming up Wednesday, December 31st.
Nice
That would be
gift.
New Year's Eve.
Really
Winning,
nice.
winning, winning. And
Always
speaking
here.
of winners, we want to welcome back a huge winner, Iowa High School head football coach. That would be Tommy Johns, leader of the Yellow Jackets. You promised you'd come back.
He
You
did.
also said something about, I'm going to come back with the trophy, and you
And
did.
there it
Congratulations,
is.
Coach.
Thank you.
Great win. Great season.
Definitely.
How do you sum it up? Can you?
Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good word.
Wild. Doesn't seem real yet. Everything kind of just happened so fast, you know, and you don't get a whole lot of time to celebrate. They get you in, they get you out of there. So it's I don't know. Like I said, it's happened so fast. And just proud of our kids and our coaches, man, and our community. It was an unbelievable experience.
I got to see the game, and I've got to say, wow, what a game. And number two, I don't know if I gave y'all enough credit going in. That's a hell of a football team y'all have.
A lot of-
I
I
mean,
And the one we played was really, really good.
yes,
and that-
two
even on-
very good teams.
I mean, they beat West Monroe earlier in the year.
Yeah.
They got some signature wins, and I mean, they were undefeated too, and they had knocked us out of the playoffs in 22 and 23, and they got after us pretty good in both those games. We learned a lot too, and but I mean, for our kids to go down there and handle the trip the way they did,
Yeah.
and to perform the way they did, their first time stepping foot in there, I mean, I'm still kind of baffled at that part
Yeah.
of it, because that doesn't happen very often, and a lot of people that we were talking to, so, you know, most teams who come the first time typically don't win.
Yeah.
It's just not-
Good point.
you
I
know.
assume you didn't see many wide eyes walking into that place?
No, I'll be honest, probably the best thing we did was we went down Thursday night, or Thursday afternoon, and
Yeah.
we brought them to eat at walk-ons, and right after that we brought them to the 7 o'clock game. And we went in the same
At least
exact
they got-
entrance that we're going to
Yeah.
go in the next morning, and then we walked in through the tunnel, right by our locker room, onto the field. And then we had to end up, we brought them in the stands, but we got all the wide eye, all
Get it
that
out of
out.
the way.
That was out
But
the way.
if you had to guess, how much of your team was that first time they'd ever been in the dome?
I think we had a total of 10 kids that
Who had
stepped
ever
foot.
been there before?
Yeah, for any event, out of 80. So
Tommy, I'm just gonna say, man, you made history. That has got to mean a lot to you. I know your dad, he just over himself about what you've done, man. And it's like you going down in the history books. I mean, we don't speak enough about that, but the only other team besides what you've done, as everybody knows, W.O. Boston.
right.
And now you're in the record books,
Not
man.
the only.
And when I look at how you guys played and being that we played y'all during the year, you guys always stay
We, meaning
disciplined.
St. Louis High
St.
School.
Louis.
Right.
Always stay disciplined. I mean, and how hard is that to go into a place such as the Dome and worry about which tennis shoes the kids are going to wear? Because that was the biggest problem I think we had when we were playing the Dome. You know, you bring two pair of shoes because you don't know which is going to feel best on that turf. But all of that got out the way, Tommy, and those kids, Tommy, y'all played like y'all been there before, man.
And that was, I'm so proud of our kids and our coaching staff too, and our administration, because look, it takes a lot of people to plan a trip.
It's a lot
like
of
that.
moving parts for that.
I mean, and in a short amount of time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's basically like a college trip. You know, you're going down the night before and all
Yeah.
that, and you know, some of us have been in college before and leaned on way back in the day, you know, the itineraries and the scheduling, and we made a lot of calls to other people, and our coaching staff was phenomenal. But the biggest thing was our admin took some of the administrative part off it, like the scheduling of the hotels and the food and all that, to where the coaches could coach and not have to worry about all that
huge.
and go coach.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, the way our kids handle that trip, you know, I was talking to Coach Gorman the next morning. We're in walkthrough. I said, I'm nervous right now. I said, why are you nervous? I said, we're handling this way too well.
Yeah.
I mean, not a lick of trouble.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Not that I'm shocked, but like that's a hard thing to do.
Yeah, it is.
A 16-year-old
It is.
going to New
Yeah.
Orleans for the first time. You know, we had to walk through. I said, you know, everybody be here at this time. They're all there 10 minutes early. I mean, they were locked in, and I mean, and they played that way too. They played relaxed, and that was awesome to see.
Iowa High head football coach Tommy Johns with the Division II state championship trophy with us here on SoundOff. He's going to be on Thursday's show as well, and we'll get into some of that logistics and money and hey, winning a second one next year. We'll wait till Thursday on that one. Look, I want to spend a couple of seconds on the game. I call it a pinball game. 50-43. 5 touchdowns in the first quarter. The defenses seemed to settle in a little bit in the second, but then there was another eruption. Turnovers and scores and scores. Give me a quick 20-second thing of what was going through your mind.
8 lead changes.
8 lead changes
in that deal. Was it? That wasn't what we were quite expecting.
20 momentum shifts.
Yes, it was. I mean, and at one point, you forget about all these things, but we were actually going in to take a 3-touchdown lead at one point, and it we turned it over, and then
and they score.
And offensively, they're averaging 55 a game. Okay, we held them to their second lowest point total of the year.
15.
I didn't know that. It was 43 points.
55 a game.
West Monroe held them to 39.
That's incredible.
Okay, everybody else has been in the 50s all year long.
That's incredible.
60s, some of them, and people are like, man, your defense was. I said, no, they're that good.
Yeah.
I went back and watched. Our defense did not play bad. We made them earn every yard that they got.
Yeah.
And they actually had to chew up a little bit more clock than they're accustomed to doing too.
There you go.
So
that is funny. When you get in a what he calls pinball game like that, do you coach any different?
Man, I'll be honest, Scoot, we haven't been in many like true shootouts. That's not where we're not built around.
But it looks like y'all look pretty comfortable.
But we got but when you get those, you're offensively you gain more confidence as you go. And but I thought that for us, a major key going in was we had to dominate the line of scrimmage up front on offense, and I thought we did. Our offensive line played phenomenal all night long, and our skill guys got more and more confident as it went on. And our quarterback played exceptionally well. Lawson Broussard, and he struggled a bit the week before in the semifinal game and came out and played really. And we knew he was going to have to play well to give us a chance, and he did. And so
I got to interrupt you, Kevin. Let me throw this out before we lose track of time. Great player, Jeremy Bushnell, goes in for a huge touchdown, but he dropped the ball before crossing the goal line, and the ball somehow followed him into the end zone. Coach,
that ball followed him like a lost puppy.
Good thing for us.
Good thing it did.
So nobody else noticed except for the replay booth.
Oh yeah, they'll catch it every time.
They caught it, but he had the awareness to go at least grab it. That was one of the main reasons I was arguing the deal. So why we even challenging it, because he picked it up already. It's still a touchdown. But but after I was like, we went. I said, "Eat, Coach. I know. That's why we grabbed it." I was like,
"Move on."
He said,
I'm going to argue with him a little bit. It looked to me like I said, that ball followed him like a lost puppy and happened to end up at his feet, and looked like he just casually picked it up. I don't think he knew he had to.
Yeah, and only he knows that. So, But thankfully, it worked out.
You had Russell Hardy looking up from heaven, following that ball. We got to leave it there. Kevin, we promise you more questions in Thursday's show with Coach Tommy Johns from Iowa High School, the Division II non-select state champions. We'll leave it there. We're coming back more of the show. Stay right there.
When things heat up, you don't just want a cold one. You want the coldest one. The cold lagered, cold filtered, cold packaged one. Mountain Cold Refreshment. Coors Light. Choose chill.
What's bugging you?
Is it roaches? They're the first pest you think of for indoor bugs and a health threat. At J&J, we offer weapons to eliminate and prevent infestation of your home or business. Let us take care of what's bugging you. Contact us today for a free inspection.
Reclaim Restoration is your trusted partner serving Southwest Louisiana from Lake Charles to Lafayette. Whether it's fire, water, or storm damage, call Reclaim Restoration today at 337-445-6499 and take the first step toward reclaiming your life.
Miller Time started in 1975, and the clock's still ticking. A light beer that tastes like a beer. Now that's legendary. Here's to another 50 years of Miller Time.
All right, welcome back to the show. Many thanks for Iowa High School head football coach Tommy Johns for coming in.
I know he's got to be excited, guys.
Just an amazing unbeaten year and beating a great team.
I can't say it
to win
enough.
it. Yeah.
That was a good.
Yeah.
That was no fluke.
No.
That was two really good football teams.
Excellent teams and just crazy.
I didn't know Iowa was that good.
Just
I've
crazy
got to
high school
admit it.
football. So
They were.
congratulations.
That's a good team.
Tune in Thursday show. We'll have more with Tommy Johns talking about the championship, what it means to him, and the logistics and everything else. All right,
man.
let's shift to some basketball. McNeese men's and women's. They're off and running in the Southland Conference. They're in the thick of the. Yeah, they're running all right. All right, the Cowboys 3-1 now, 10-2. Let me tell you, on the road they were behind at Houston, at Little Houston Christian, which is a high school gym. Houston Christian. Come on.
It is. You're right.
I mean, it's a high school gym.
Right.
Nothing wrong with high school gyms, but this is all right. This is Division I basketball. Look, they had to fight, scratch, and claw. They ended up winning by 10, but it was a tough battle on the road.
It wasn't easy. And you know what? We start to see now. Is this what it's going to take for us to see these guys really play now? Because sometimes you got to get tested, Rick.
And they've been tested.
Haven't we
Armstrong,
said the only team that can beat McNeese in the Southland Conference would be McNeese?
McNeese.
I've said
to a certain degree.
Well, you say everything.
Sometimes you got to get battle tested, and I think now these guys like.
Well, they've been battle tested.
Come on,
They've
man,
already
it's time
lost
to
to
play.
Incarnate Word on the
Yeah,
road.
it's time to play
Tough
now.
game at Houston Christian.
Never going to live that down.
And
time to play.
you know, now they got 2 weeks off. The Cowboys got 2 weeks off, and start at some point they're going to start thinking about number 2 Michigan.
Yeah,
but that's for next week and later on.
Rick. Come on.
You know, Bill Armstrong did change the starting lineup to get a faster start. It worked against Rhode Island.
Yeah.
It worked against East Texas. Not so much against Houston Christian, but it's still somewhat of a work in progress. All right. Speaking of work in progress, the Saints. All right, 4-10. We got back-to-back wins. 2-0 against a turnaround story of the NFL, the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, guys. That's pretty good.
Well,
But you said
what we saw, which I can think of one exception. That coach has them playing their butts off.
Yeah,
They're
I'll give
playing
him credit.
hard, and
Yeah.
they're starting to get a little something for it. And they're on to something. We were wrong. They found their quarterback last year. Can we say that now?
No, you delusional.
Are you crazy?
You delusional, Scooter.
Good word. What did you say? They found their. Wait a minute. You're saying they found their quarterback of the future?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I don't say he's delusional, but we need more of a sample. I mean, Tyler.
No, I
Schaub-
disagree. I saw enough. The talent is there, and the head is there, and the it factor might have shown up Sunday.
So you're saying the Saints are going to get they're going to have a first-round pick.
Hey, if they use it on the quarterback, they ought to fire the whole front office.
Kevin, you're right. He's delusional. He's delusional.
What are you talking about?
You can't
You've
have
been
enough
watching the
good
same
quarterbacks
games. Are
on
we
your-
watching, Scooter? You watching the same games we watch?
He's good. He's better than I thought at this point.
I thought you said you didn't even see the game.
I saw some of
I got you on that one, Gidry. He's
it. I
delusional.
saw some of it.
Look, 14
Let me
games
say
in,
this.
they're 4-10. You're right. Kellen Moore, Kelvin Banks, first round pick, playing with emotion.
Yeah.
Devin Neal, good
Yeah.
running back. He's, Schroff, good quarterback. Is he ready to be a starting quarterback for a playoff contending team? I need a more sample. I do
too.
say take a
Well, you're
quarterback.
talking about
I
I
say-
say take an offensive lineman.
Hey.
Hopefully one that can block, and hopefully one that can't jump off sides.
I got it.
Look.
I got it. Yes, but if that quarterback is sitting for him, you take him.
Rick.
No.
Yeah, you
Rick.
take him.
Why?
Rick.
Y'all are the ones
This
out
is
of
my
your
answer.
mind.
This is my answer. Go and do what the Colts did.
Oh, speaking of the Colts, what a story. 44-year-old Phillip, what do you want to bring Drew Brees back? 44-year-old Phillip Rivers. I
Go
love
do that,
it.
Scooter.
I love it.
Tell your Saints to go do that, Scooter.
Oh my God! No,
Oh,
Drew
my
Brees doesn't have the deep ball in
God,
him.
man.
All right.
No.
What?
The best story on the Saints right now to me is that kicker,
Oh yeah, Charlie Smith.
Charlie Smith.
Man.
I mean, you know the story,
Yes.
huh? He's from Ireland.
Yeah.
Never played American real football, and this little pub back in his little hometown in Northern Ireland, it's southern Northern Ireland, I guess, are all big Saints fans.
Now
Yeah.
because of
And
Charlie.
they get the TV.
Yeah.
Now
No.
they have a reason.
No,
I'm
I
gonna
got
see
you
if
on
I
that.
can get to
I
that.
got
I
you on
just,
that.
Rick, with your Saints, I know you love your Saints, Rick. I know that. Rick, the Saints have so many pieces they have to fix.
They do.
Guys, what
And
we're
you
seeing
want
right
them,
now-
you
what
want
we're
them
seeing
to,
right now-
to use the high pick on the one thing that
they need to get somebody who's going to be
got.
a difference maker, whether it's a quarterback, receiver, running back, whatever.
They have a difference maker.
If a quarterback's there, you take the quarterback. All right, 30 seconds, gentlemen.
Which quarterback out there would you take over what you're seeing from him?
I don't know who's going to fall to that point, but that Oregon quarterback, Dante Moore, I'd take him. I'd take him, but we're going to get sidetracked. Southland Conference.
No, we're going to get sidetracked.
You got 15 seconds. You going to make your argument?
That guy is an NFL quarterback.
I didn't say he wasn't.
Nobody
but is he
said
good
he
enough?
wasn't.
Is he good enough to be in the place for long term?
Is he good enough?
Oh my God, he is
Scooter,
delusional.
I told you that earlier.
Keep this in mind. No, I'm going to argue this with you.
You got 4 seconds.
Scooter's so easy to convince.
We got to go.
He's
More
so
of the
easy
show
to
when we come back.
convince.
Stay right
And
there.
we're going to talk about it.
The Horseshoe Lake Charles experience begins with elite gaming in the region's newest and most exciting venue, featuring all your favorite table games and slots. Caesars Sportsbook at Horseshoe is the legend in sports betting, and speaking of legendary, Gordon Ramsay's steak is above all others, where celebrity chef Ramsay brings his fury of flavor to Southwest Louisiana. Great food and live music at Brews Brothers, and of course impeccable hotel accommodations. Plus, earn big with your Caesars reward card. That's Horseshoe Lake Charles.
J&J has protected Louisiana homes and businesses for over 60 years.
Call him today, make the pests go away. J&J Exterminating. Yeah.
When things heat up, you don't just want a cold one. You want the coldest one. The cold lagered, cold filtered, cold packaged one. Mountain Cold Refreshment. Coors Light. Choose chill.
All right, we're back to Caesars Sportsbook. You got 3 seconds. I'm giving you 3 seconds.
All right.
3.
Did you see
1.
Bryce Young?
Yeah.
He looked good, right?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Do you remember how awful he looked?
It took him
as a
5
rookie?
years.
How awful he looked as a rookie?
Yes, Ricky, you're right. It took him 5 years,
Yeah,
Rick. You're right.
unbelievable.
I
Unbelievable.
agree.
All right.
I agree.
2 former McNeese coaches got new gigs.
Yeah.
We got to give kudos and congratulations to Gary Goff. Back in football, going to be coaching Arkansas Monticello, Division II. Remember, he left Valdosta State, which is the Division II, to come to McNeese, so he's back in football. He is where he needs to be. He's a football coach.
Back in his comfort zone.
That's no doubt. That's no doubt, Rick. We're happy for him.
No, congratulations, Gary,
no
for
doubt.
doing that. All right,
no doubt.
Now we officially know that former McNeese coach, LSU analyst Lance Guidry, is not coming to McNeese anytime soon.
No.
He's going to Oregon State.
He's going to Oregon State.
Defensive coordinator at Oregon State. I say Power 4 in the revamped Pac-12. I know you're going to poo-pah that, but it's Power 4. It's Oregon State.
Pac-12
I hate that Lance move.
They're reforming it. It's coming back.
Well, it won't be a power.
It's Power 4 in my book.
Power 5 it would have to be.
There you go, Power 5. There you go.
Well, no, it'll be in the group of
Good
6.
No, you're wrong. Good move for Lance.
No doubt.
Staying high level.
Yeah.
Staying high level. I don't know. Might pull down.
We're always happy for
$500,000
Lance,
a
man.
year. Good
Cool
for him.
little
Lance
town.
Guidry
We're always happy.
He's
for
covering
him.
the country. South Florida, Midwest.
He is. He's
South.
going around the country. He's going everywhere,
Covering
Rick.
the whole map. We got
Lance is
run.
going
We'll see you
everywhere,
next
but he's
time
still
real
coaching.
soon, right here at SoundOff.